Hi there, it's Pete. Welcome to lesson number 5 for the Easy Beginners Baritone Ukulele Series 4. As you know, we've dedicated the Series 4 to the Beatles tune. So I've got a great Beatles tune today, All My Lovin'. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to play it right through, and then we'll have a look at the standard tuning and all the chords for the song, and then we'll get where all the chords go then. So here we go. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I always be true. While I'm away, I write home every day. I'll send all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing your lips I am missing, and hope that my dreams will come true. While I'm away, I write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. So it stops like that, and it starts again in verse 1. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. While I'm away, I write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. So now it goes to the last chorus. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving, all my loving, all my loving, I will send to you. Right, and it ends in a D. Right, so that's the whole song. It's a fantastic song. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you the standard tuning. Take off my cap off the second. That's why I like singing. So your standard tuning, the string closest to the floor is string 1 E, string 2 B, string 3 G, and string 4 D. Right, so that's standard tuning. So I'm just going to put my capo on. Don't worry if you haven't got a capo. You haven't got to play with a capo. Right, so we've got 6 lovely chords. We've got an E minor, an A7, a D major, a B minor, a G major, and a C major. That should be 6. So 1 is E minor, 2 is A7, 3 is a D major, 4 is a B minor, 5 is a G major, and 6 is a C major. So that's our 6 chords. So starting with a nice easy E minor is 1 finger. I'm going to use my 2nd finger for this. In the 2nd fret, the 4th string, one closest to you, and play all the strings. That's your E minor. Right, so now we've got an A7. It's a bit like a bar chord. So what you're doing is you're barring all the strings in the 2nd fret, all 4 of them, and you're using your 3rd finger in the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And that's your A7. I didn't use my 3rd finger, and you're going to use my 2nd finger just for a little bit of pressure, just to push a little bit. Your thumb is right behind it as well, just a little push, and that's your A7. Right, so now we've got a D major. So a D major is your 1st finger is in the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and your third finger is in the third fret of the second string. So that is your B major. Right, so now we've got a B minor now. So a B minor, your first finger is in the second fret of the first string, and your second finger is in the third fret of the second string, and your third finger is in the fourth fret of the third string. So that's your B minor. Right, so now we've got a G major. Nice simple chord, this one. I'm going to use my second and third finger for this. It's in the third fret of the first string, just that one note, and you play all the strings. That's your G major. So the last chord, our number 6 chord, is a C major. So C major, your first finger is in the first fret of the second string, and your second finger is in the second fret of the fourth string, one closest to you. That's your C major. Right, so just recap, we got an E minor, an A7, a D major, a B minor, a G major, and a C major. Right, so that's our 6 chords. So I'll just do the song again a little bit, then we'll have a look at where all the chords go. So it's I'll slow it down a bit. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. Right, so that's the first little verse really. So the next little part is while I'm away, I write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. So what I do, I generally like do my little, I do my songs in like sections. I sort of like draw a line, sort of like half the verse, and you do the other half of the verse. So that's how I do it. So so now we come to the part, I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing, and hope that my dreams will come true. And while I'm away, I write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. So now we're up to the chorus again now. So it's all my loving is a B minor. I'll go over the chords in a minute. All my loving I will send to you. It's a D. All my loving is a B minor. Darling, I'll be true. It stops there, then it's actually, then it goes on again with verse 1. So you've actually done the song once. So then you do verse 1, verse 2. I mean, if you wanted to do the whole song again, that's entirely up to you. And then it's got this little outro, like a chorus and an outro on the very end. I'll just show you that in a minute. So the outro and the last chorus is all my loving is a B minor, I will send to you is a D major. All my loving is a B minor, darling, I'll be true is a D major. Now we come into the little outro now. All my loving is a B minor, all my loving. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to change those chords. I might have got them down wrong actually. So it's all my loving's a B minor. All my loving is a D major. All my loving I will send to you. I think that's a little bit easier to do actually. So what I've done on the last little outro, on the last part of it is all my loving is a B minor. Next, all my loving is a D major, And the last, All My Lovin', is a B minor again. Then it's a B minor, I Will Send to You, with a D on the end. So that's that little outro. So now we're going to start with all the chords now. So it's what I'll do is I'll do this little section. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. Right, so that's this first little section. So it's close your eyes. It's an E minor. And I'll kiss you is an A7. Tomorrow is a D major. I Will Miss You is a B minor. Remember is a G major. Always is a E minor. Be True is a C. Right after the C is an A7. Right, so the next little section is And While I'm Away, I'll write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. So that little section has not got the A7 on the very end of it. So, and then While is an E minor, I'm Away is an A7, I'll write home is a D major, Every Day is a B minor, I'll Send is a G major, All My Lovin' is an E minor, To You is a C major. I think we'll leave out that A minor on that part. So the next section is I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing, and hope that my dreams will come true. Right, so I'll pretend it's a E minor, that I'm kissing is an A7, the lips is a D major, I am missing is a B minor, and hope is a G major, that my dreams, E minor, will come true, a C, and an A7. So now it gets to this other little part now. And while I'm away, I write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. So that part hasn't got the A7 in it as well on the very end, because then it goes straight into the chorus then. So, and then while, I mean, as you can see, all the chords just repeat each other really. And then while, E minor, I'm away is an A7. I write home is a D major. Every day is a B minor. And I'll send is a G major. All my loving, E minor, to you. And then you go straight into the chorus then. So it's all my loving I will send to you. So then it stops then, that little stop like that, and then you start with verse 1 again. And it more or less goes right through again. Well, it's entirely up to you what you do really. It doesn't quite go right through. It goes verse 1 and verse 2 sort of thing, which is really most of it really. And then it goes to the last chorus and the little outro. So what I'll do is I'll do verse 1 and verse 2 again. So it's close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. While I'm away, I'll write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. So there goes the last chorus now. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving, all my loving, all my loving I will send to you. That last little part, it makes your voice go up a little bit, really. So if you wanted to do it without the capo, it might actually work without the capo. Actually, I might just try that little chorus part without the capo. So here we go. So without the capo, it's all my loving. It does change it a lot. I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Loving, all my loving, all my loving I will send to you. It does work, sort of thing. I quite like it with the capo on the second, I think, for my voice anyway, but it's entirely up to you. You want to put it on the third or the first. If you've got here too much, it would be too high, I think. But right, so that's mostly the song, really. It goes, like I said, it goes through to the first chorus, then it starts again with verse 1 and verse 2, and then you've got this nice little chorus on the end, which starts with a B minor. So the chorus is a B minor. So it's a B minor. All my loving, I will send to you. Is a D. All my loving is a B minor. I'll be true. So there's all my loving's a B minor. All my loving's a D. All my loving's a B minor. I will send to you. So that last line is I will send to you, which is a B minor and a D. So that's okay for you. We might just have a look at the chords again. So E minor is your second finger I generally use, second fret of the fourth string. All the strings, that's E minor. Your A7, you bar in the second fret and you're using your third finger in the third fret of the first string. That's your A7. Your D major now, your first finger is in the second fret of the third string. Your second finger is in the second fret of the first string. And your third finger is in the third fret of the second string. Right, so that's your D major. So now you've got a B minor, which I think is your fourth chord. So your B minor, your first finger is in the second fret of the first string. Your second finger is in the third fret of the second string. And your third finger is in the fourth fret of the third string. So that's your B minor. So now we've got a G major, which is I generally use my first or second finger in the third fret of the first string. Play all the strings. That's your G major. Now we've got a C major. So your first finger is in the first fret of the second string, and your second finger is in the second fret of the fourth string, one closest to you. That's your C major. Right, so that's a E minor, an A7, a D major, B minor, a G major, and a C major. Right, so that's All My Lovin' by the Beatles. Yeah, I shall be back in lesson number 6 with another great classic Beatles tune. But I'm quite excited really, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to start a series 5 for the ultimate easy beginners series for the ukulele, which is the tune in A, E, C and G. Now, this is the little soprano, which is got a great tone to it. absolutely great tune. As you know, it's this is tuned the same as the concert and the tenor, which are behind me. I don't know if you can see them. I think my head's in the way. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a very, very easy sort of ultimate sort of easy beginners ukulele sort of series 5. So I haven't started it yet. I've been thinking about it. So sort of like name all the parts of the ukulele, and I mustn't keep. I'm thinking about calling it a baritone ukulele because I've played so many series with the baritone. Yeah, I thought it'd be great to have a go with the other ukuleles. Well, obviously there are different tunings, but this is going to be standard tuning, which is first string A, second string E, third string C, and fourth string G. It's got a great tone to it. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Sort of like make it as easy as I can, because there are some great one finger chords. There's an A minor, there's a C, C7, there's all sorts. There's also lots of 2-fingered chords and 3-fingered chords. Obviously there's 4-fingered chords as well, but we're just going to try and make it as easy as we can. So name the parts of the ukulele, and also how to tune the ukulele with an electronic tuner. Because if you haven't got a real fancy sort of instrument with a built-in tuner, then these are fantastic, these clip-on tuners. This is a Snark, which is between £5 and £7. You can even get them cheaper than that. And really, it's a big investment, because if you can keep your instrument in tune, that'll keep you motivated and keep you really interested in playing. Yeah, so I hope you'll be interested in that. Like I said, I haven't really thought about it very much yet, but I think I could do with like an easier sort of ukulele sort of course, sort of series. But, because there are some people that have just thinking about buying a ukulele, or just gone out and bought one and don't even know the strings, which I was the same when I first started. So hopefully we can learn together. And yeah, so keep a great lookout for that, and I'll catch you again. And thanks for taking all the interest in all my little series I've done. And don't forget the series 1, I keep saying this, but series 1 is dedicated to this ukulele, the soprano, and concert and tenor, with the tuning A, E, C and G. So that's series 1. Series 2, 3 and 4 is dedicated to the baritone ukulele, which is the big monster I've just been playing. And series 5 will be dedicated to the same as series 1, which is the A, E, C and G tunings. So yeah, keep a great lookout for that. So I'll see you again in series 5 for the Easy Beginners Baritone Ukulele, series 4. And I try not to mix them all up, but I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, I'll catch you again. Cheers now, bye.